Yo, True here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Shield playthrough. In our last episode, we were able to defeat Opal in her fairy gym mission, and in this one, we'll be continuing on to the next gym mission. Slap that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe if you're here for more Pokemon content. And without further ado, let's continue the story. Hold on now. I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed for the next gym stadium, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too, after all. They say two's company, after all. So we'll travel with Opal to return to Hammerlock. Hammerlock, always such a dusty town. Though I suppose some Pokemon prefer that way. So journeying through Hammerlock, we run into Beatty. Come to gawk at me now that I've had my gym challenge ban taken away and my gym status revoked? Can you really afford to waste time like this? Of course I can. Well, I suppose so. You no longer have to worry about catching up with me after all. I'll have you know though that I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. That boy. Now that's what I would call pink. So sincere and straightforward, and yet so twisted and misguided. I like it. That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. Time for my gym mission, child. Huh, what? Pink. Pink. And pink. Congratulations, child. Miss Opal, what in the world's gotten into you? You were used by Oleana, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish when she was done with you. Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put in too. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure you see all my full talents and tell me everything you know about wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head to Chirchester. I take it you know how to get to Route 7. Alright, so gym leader Opal has abducted Beatty. And we run into Sonia. Hey, the badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins on Stowside top. The Sword and Shield? What kind of Pokemon were they? And where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestry and kaboom. I like how even the guy in the background is looking around. Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh? A power spot? I'm getting readings from power spot detector. Does that mean Dynamaxing is possible here? Hey, Sonia, and True too. You felt that shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. So you should leave the investigation on the Quaking adults. Head to Chirchester and get that gym badge. And here comes Hop. Oh, true. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word. But it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. Well, that's cool. We were going to Route 7 anyway. So here's the Pokemon Center that we couldn't access before earlier in the game. Why this is important is because this market right here sells TMs. Some pretty good ones too. So depending on your team and how you put it together, you definitely want to get some of these TMs. Some pretty strong attack moves. I'll grab the fangs because I can use these, or plan to use them at least. But these are good. Mega Punch is cheap, but 80 power, always good. So, come pick up what you need and then carry on with the mission. So there's Hop. I'm assuming he wants to battle. I just picked Inteleon since I had him. Alright, True. You and I both know I've got to keep on trying different strategies if I'm going to get strong enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up. I have to surprise him. So I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in battle against you. This guy always wants to catch up to his brother, but he needs to catch up to me. We'll talk about that later. So here's Trevenant, which is a grass and ghost type. So as a grass and ghost type, he'll be weak to ice in this case, since I have an ice move. But, if you don't have an ice move, you can also use fire, flying, dark, and ghost types. Oh, that move actually restored some health. Alright, so I'll switch to Center Scorch. I probably need to get a stronger move like Ice Beam from the wild area just to upgrade Inteleon's moveset. He's gonna confuse me. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Hit him with a big crunch. Sun Scorch came through. Knocks him out. And it was a crit. Alright, he's gonna use Cinderace. Now I can use Inteleon. So because I chose Sabo, of course, he has Cinderace. If not, he'll have Rillaboom or an Inteleon of his own, depending on, what Pokemon you pick. Cinderace being a fire Pokemon, of course, is weak to water, ground, and rock moves. So, any hard hitting water move should take him right out. Grapplock grew to level 45. Wants to learn a superpower. I may pass on superpower for now. It's a stronger move than Brick Break, but it has a lot less power points. He's gonna use Volton. I'll use Grapplock. Bolton is electric type, of course. I use one. Weak against ground moves. He's gonna send out Snorlax. I'll keep Grapplock. Grapplock's a fighting type, so Brick Break should knock out a Snorlax. We'll get it close to knocked out. Oh, one shot. So Cinderscorch grew to level 44. Hop wants to use Heatmore. Heatmore is a fire type. So I'll switch back to Inteleon. And with a good old snipe shot. So like Cinderace, fire Pokemon, same weaknesses. Inteleon grew to level 45 and Bolton grew to level 46. And we defeated Hop. This is rubbish. My team can't perform if I can't get out my own head straight as their trainer. Well, I think you should just stop battling me, Hop. Before we ever started out on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look at him. But now, I can tell just how strong he really is. And what he's got that I haven't. Confidence? But I'm getting stronger too. Maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again. And here, I'll heal up your team for you too. I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But not just that, I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion. And I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and I are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge in Chirchester. Alright, so heads up. There's going to be another battle. While we're here, let's pick up some items. Here's an ether. Here's a balm mushroom. And our chance to catch a more Pico. Let's see if we can catch it with a quick ball. Provided I have a quick ball. There we go. So in this area, you can catch a few good Pokemon, or Pokemon in general. Morpeko being one, you can catch a Liepard, a Thievul, I think a Galvantula, a Corviknight from a random encounter, Seismitoad, Toxel, Shelmet, a Meowstic, and I think you can get a Berserker, which is the new evolved form of the Galar Meowth. Here's Team Yell blocking the route. You can't silence Team Yell. She's cute, she's tough, she won't take on one Guff. Our Marnie, she's our Marnie. Alright, so they're cheering on Marnie and blocking us. Here's Inky. Interesting Pokemon that evolved in the previous generation by holding your Game Boy upside down. So I imagine that it's that same mechanic on the Switch. I think at level 30. I think it's a dark and poison type. So if you want to add that to your team, here's your chance. Oh, excuse me, dark and psychic. So fairly good type combination. Let's see what comes out of this. Here's a Shelmet. Oh, here's Lifer. The evolved form of Purloin. Level 41 is pretty good. You can see Thievul and Cavantula in the background. Balor's training real fast and see if we can catch him. So he has a Corvisquire, the uniform of Corviknight. Flying type. Weak against ice, electric, rock. Poltergeist grew to level 46, and Corviknight grew to level 45. Here's Rufflet, another bird Pokemon, or flying Pokemon. Cabby Bruce was defeated. Now let's see if we can catch Thievul. Put Grapplock at top. Thievul is a dark type Pokemon, weak against fighting and bug moves. Also the evolved form of Nickit. If you're playing with a Nickit in your playthrough, you should have one by now. And Grapplock grew level 46. Swiper, no swiping. So here's Gavantula. Pretty good electric and bug type Pokemon. And if you need quick balls, go to the wild area, collect some watts, and one of the vendors will have them for you. I like using them because, as you see, they make encounters fairly quick. They're good on the first turn though. After that, you probably need to switch to Ultra Balls or Great Balls at this point. And here's Berserker, Steel type Pokemon. This is the evolved form of the Galarian Meowth. And you, speaking of getting quick balls, you come right here and you get 3. So that was Route 7, and this is Route 8. And we have a little bit of a maze coming up. Here's a Lunatone. Alright, so the quick ball didn't work. Lunatone is a psychic Pokemon, which is not good for Grapplock. But let's be brave. Hit with Ice Punch. Oh, we looked up and refroze it. Let's use Ice Punch again. We'll get the speed boost from Quick Claw. Oh, I thought out. I was gonna hit with a Psychic. That's gonna hurt. And Grapplock survives. Let's try a Great Ball. That didn't work. Alright, so he's gonna boost his stats, but he's not gonna knock us out. So I'll switch Pokemon just to save Grapplock. And I use Cinder Scorch. I have to type advantage, being a bug type. Oh, Stone Edge is rock mode. That's not good. Alright, so he's giving us a hard time. So I'll try Corviknight. This guy's trying to tear our team up. Alright, so he's giving us a hard time. and we catch it. Perfect. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Center Scores grows to level 45, and Bolton grows to level 47. Oh, there's Rock and Psychic, which explains the Stone Edge, which is a pretty strong rock move. Alright, let's heal up real fast. I'll switch to Corviknight because this route has a lot of rock and fighting types. So on this route, you can catch Golurk, Boldore, this guy right here, Vullaby, which is a flying dark type. You can also catch Togedemaru, which is a steel electric type. We actually have one of these already, so I'll just run away. There's a Phalanx and Hippowdon. If you're playing Sword, you can catch Solrock. So you can get a nice amount of different variety of Pokemon here. We actually already have a Golurk. This is a good area for training. The next gym is Ice. Ice types are weak to fighting Pokemon, so you could come here and use your fighting Pokemon to beat up on all these rock Pokemon, just to get some added XP. You can also do the same for your steel types. Because you need a good steel or fighting type for the next gym, it being Ice. So I climb up the stairs, there's only this sign, but there's a TM behind it, so let's navigate to go find that. See what we get out this random encounter. Here's this Anaconda, ground type. We don't have one of these, so let's see if we can catch it. Corviknight grows to level 46, and Grapploct grows to level 47. So we come down here, and we have a battle. Roselia is a grass and poison type. If you guys remember, I started with one in the playthrough earlier on. Caught one. Good flying or fire type move, or even a psychic move, should knock it out, no problem. Here's Hatchum, the psychic and fairy type. Weak to bug, dark, and steel moves. Poltergeist grows to level 47. And the doc is defeated. So we'll climb up here. I think there's some items. Here we go. So here's the shiny stone. Shiny stone, a peculiar stone that can make certain species of Pokemon evolve. It shines with a dazzling light. So we just defeated a Roselia, and if you have one, well, come here and pick up this hidden item. But if you have a Roselia, you can use it to evolve into Roserade, which is a pretty good Pokemon. Hard-hitting, special attacker, grass and poison type. Here's next defense, an item that sharply boosts the defense stat of a Pokemon during battle. It wears off once a Pokemon is withdrawn. So here's the Punard, which evolves into Bisharp, a bulky, dark, and steel type Pokemon. And we caught it. So if you want some team diversity, you know, you can find some good Pokemon on this route. Just be mindful of, you know, your team composition, what type weaknesses you have, and how you can address them. Come right here, you find 3 Hyper Potions. See what's this counter. So here's the Phalanx, fighting type Pokemon. So let's see if I can catch it without knocking it out. I wish he did endure the next move just to make sure that I didn't knock him out. Oh, that's good. I didn't mean to use a quick ball. That's not going to be effective. This guy does not want to get caught. Alright, so let's try now. Nope. He's just wasting the Ultra Balls. Maybe he just wanted a great ball. So there's a Togedemaru. Still an electric type. Quick ball, don't fail me now. Nice. Corviknight grows level 47 and Cinescorch grows to 46. Here's a Drapion. Drapion is the evolved form of Scroopy. So with Drapion being a poison Pokemon, its poison attacks are, you can't use them on steel types. Basically, you can't poison the steel type. So there's an advantage there. Provided Corviknight can actually hit a move, you may be able to catch this thing. It's also a dark type. So it's a poison dark type. It's weak to Psychic, and I want to say, excuse me, not Psychic, it's dark type. It's weak to ground moves. I believe that's its only weakness due to the dual type combination. And you see Corviknight has mirror armor. So whenever a Pokemon tries to lower its stats, it reflects that onto that Pokemon. One of its hidden abilities. See if we can catch it. Another good Pokemon you could add to your team. If you need a dark or poison type. Hits pretty hard. Can learn some pretty good moves. I mean, it doesn't seem too effective on a steel type, but you wouldn't use it on a steel type. And we got a Drapion. Bolton and Inteleon go up a level. Bolton wants to learn Wild Charge, which is a pretty good move. Pretty good electric move. 90 power is more than 65, but it also comes with recoil. I personally am not a fan of recoil moves, at least not for this playthrough. So here's a hidden move, if I can get to it without... Oh, gotta fight the Lunatone. Nice. So Rock and Psychic It'll be weak against dark, water. Steel moves as well. Hit pretty hard. Steel Wing seems to miss a lot, unfortunately. But on the bright side, Corviknight is healing HP from leftovers, so it's not terrible. So close. Since we already caught one, I'll use a repeat ball. So close. I just wanted to hit an item. Alright, so here's an elixir. This medicine can be used to restore 10 power points to each of the moves that have been learned by Pokemon. Come through here. And we found 3 luxury balls. Luxury Ball, a particularly comfortable Pokeball that makes a wild Pokemon quickly grow friendly after being caught. There's another Phalanx. Here's a Pixie Plate. An item held by Pokemon. Its stone tablet boosts fairy moves. There's another Ponard. Come through here. Find a Max Revive. There's a trainer we can sneak by. Oh, we thought we could sneak by. Backpack of Barber. There's a Dreepy. So Dreepy is a ghost and dragon type Pokemon. Evolves into the overly popular Dragapult. Pretty fast, hard hitting Pokemon. Forgot I had on choice specs, so I'm locked in these nice short. And let's knock this out. Alright, so with her defeated, let's come up this way and we'll grab this hidden item, which is a big nugget. We can sell that and get a bunch of money. One into Boulder, fighting type Pokemon. So if you don't have a fighting Pokemon for this ice gym that's coming up, there's a good one you can catch. evolves with the trade evolution into Conkeldor. Kind of like a Machamp, if you're familiar with Generation 1. Here's another trainer. Alright, this isn't really a great matchup, so let's swap out. Two steel types having a fight, never a good thing. Again, steel and electric type, weak against fighting, fire. Oh, I made a miss, wow. Fighting, fire, and ground moves. Took a lot of damage off of that, but he grows level 48, as does Corviknight. And we keep on rolling after defeating Vanilla Ice. So let's come down here. Here's a King's Rock. An item held by a Pokemon. When the holder successfully inflicts damage, the target may also flinch. Here's a nugget, so some more money. There's another Phalanx if you're interested. Nothing here. So we'll climb up here, come through this little hidden way, run into a Crustle, Bug and Rock type Pokemon. Easy catch, I like it. Here's TM Brick Break. Pretty good fighting move. So we defeat these guys and we get one more item. And then we're good to go. A Powdon and Excadrill. And they want to use Sandstorms. So Hippowdon is a ground type and Excadrill is a ground and steel type. Rock Slide hits both of us. But I hit back harder. Centiskorch grows to 47 and Poltergeist grows to 48. Corviknight flinch from the Rock Slide. He's going to use Yawn. So that means I have to knock him out before Corviknight goes to sleep next turn. If I want to save an item, that is. Oh, I didn't realize he had two Pokemon. Alright, so Lucario is a steel and fighting type. Probably one of the best Pokemon in all of Pokemon. Or at least fan favorite wise. But steel type nonetheless, so Flame Wheel should knock it out. So with double battles, if you're ever struggling with a double battle, you can always pick on one side to knock out all of a trainer's Pokemon, and then you have a situation like this where you're just in a handicap match. Even though Corviknight's gonna go to sleep from the yawn, still 2-on-1 is always better favorite. So I'll swap him out for Inteleon. And let me see. Oh, I should have used this a long time ago. I'll use Power Whip on Paladon. Grass moves. Take advantage of the weakness. But I missed. Doesn't help. And because of that, Center Course goes down. So we'll use Poltergeist. And this will knock it out. So Inteleon grows to 48 and Bolton grows to 49. One more Pokemon. Berserker. So for instance, Inteleon. Shadow Ball takes him out. And that's why the 2-on-1 advantage is good. This guy's taking a selfie. Alright, so we come through here and we pick up a terrain extender. An item held by a Pokemon, it extends the duration of the terrain caused by a holder's move or ability. So just like they created the Sandstorm in that last battle, what that terrain extender would do is make it so that way those effects lasted longer. So here's Steam Driftway. This little pocket you can find some ice Pokemon, such as Snorunt, which you can also find in the wild area. I believe for the most part you can find all these Pokemon in the wild area. But as a tail end, as a nature condition, if you had the terrain extender and you were to use Hail the move, it would increase the duration of your Hailstorm. In this case, it's just hailing because we're in the ice area. Here's a Sneasel, good Dark and Ice type Pokemon. Let's see if we can wake up Corviknight. On this part of the route, you can find Throw, Salt, which are two fighting Pokemon. Snorunt, we just saw. Sneasel, we're fighting now. Vanillish, which is the ice cream cone Pokemon. and Snom. Snom is a new Pokemon that's Bug and Ice and evolves into Frostmoth. Pretty cool Pokemon. Unique typing. Wake up, Corviknight. This part of the route is pretty short. Corviknight wakes up, Thrash a Sneasel. You can grab this item. Corviknight grows level 49. So in this is 2 star pieces. And this looks like a Snom. So here's Snom. Another one of the fan favorites from this generation. See if we can catch it. Easy peasy. So here's Chirchester, and I'll end the video here. Thanks everybody for watching. On the next episode, we'll check out the city and work on getting our next gym mission done. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe for more content. And I'm True. Peace out.